Continuing with the Keset, we now start Siman Gimel Halacha Aleph, and this Siman talks about the laws of Dio, ink, Ma'asir to it, the making of lines, Va'kulmas, and the quill, and that you're supposed to write Biyamin. So there are 7 sifim here. So the first halacha is Halacha Moshe Sinai. It's a law from Moses at Sinai. She'ein kosvin sefer Torah tefillin mezuzos. You're only allowed to write Torah tefillin mezuzos b'dio, with ink. This is the best way to do it. You're supposed to gather up some ashes from fats or pitch or wax, something similar. In German it's called Folamrus or Kihanrus. And you mix it with like some gum from a tree, and a little bit of honey. So you soak it and you crush it until it becomes like a wafer or something, or like mixed together into like this mixture. And then you dry it out. And before you write, then you soak it in golnut juice, or something similar, and you write with it, Shem Timchakenu Yen Nimchak, that if you'll be able to erase it, it will be erased. V'zeu Dio, and this is the ink, Shem Mitzvah Min HaMuvchar L'chtovo Sefer Torah Tefillin Mezuzos. This is the best ink that ideally you should write a Torah scroll, Tefillin Mezuzos. But if you wrote it in Kaftav Shloshta Mamei Afatzim Kankantom, if you wrote it with golnut juice or kankantom, this is the translation is copper Wasser, like copper water, shul made ve'ino nimchak, that it will never be able to be erased. That's kosher. Nowadays, says the Keset, the best way to make it, we make it is from golnut juice mixed with this gum and this kankantom. We only have to be very careful that it should be black at the beginning of the process. It needs to be black. So if that's the case, what is the Torah telling us when it says they have to write with dio, you have to write with ink? If there's different ways to make the ink, it's to tell us you can't use a different color. It could go in adom, vayarok. It has to be black, and you can't make it from red or green or something similar. Because if you wrote even one letter from these other colors or from gold, then it's going to be disqualified. You can't write any parts of the Tanakh without it being in this dio. Some say you only need the dio for the Sefer Torah, but the custom is that we write only in dio, only in the black ink.